Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Restaurant Table Booking App Video Series Part 11, Automating CI/CD Pipeline with Azure Deployment Center in GitHub Action. Come, let's get started. So in this video, what I'm going to do is, we're going to set up the CI/CD pipeline in the GitHub Action, but this time, I'm going to do this automatically through the Deployment Center from the Azure portal where we have deployed. This way, both the build pipeline as well as the release pipeline both together will be set up for us by the automatic code generation from the Azure portal, and that is what we are going to see. Our life is so easy after we do this. So come, let's get started. So I have logged into the portal, and here if you see, we are going to go to the website where we deployed our code, and here right now this is the place where our code is present, right? So under the repository, this is the place where our complete code is present. So what I'm going to do is, I'm already authenticated with this GitHub and the Microsoft Azure account. Here under the deployment center, under the deployment settings, here's something called source. Select the source as GitHub. And here, if I have already signed into my GitHub account, that's why it's coming here. But if you haven't done it, just sign up here, so it gets automatically pulled up. So the organization is like Learn Smart Coding, and then repository. It's going to list down all the bunch of repositories that we have it there. And I'm going to pick up the one that we are dealing with the video series, right? Which is the Restaurant Table Booking App API. Once you choose that, choose the main branch, because main is the final branch where the codes are getting deployed. So here, if you look at, there are two options, right? The first one is creating the YAML file and directly checking into the main branch. Okay, so we're going to choose that, and right now the version is showing us 3.1, which is incorrect. Our version is 7. But if you see the preview, this is the YAML file which we have to, generally have to write, which is now written from the auto-generated code. Probably they're using the ChatGPT integrated with the Azure portal. Anyway, so this one is what is going to automatically create for us in the GitHub Action under our repository. So we will be doing some light changes after it finishes, because we already know the .NET Core version is going to be 7, not the 3.1. okay, so it's not going to work. And when you do this, if you fail a couple of times, that's absolutely fine, because I myself will be most of the time fail for the first time. First attempt itself will not work out. Anyway, just click on save, and right now it is no deployment. See, by the time this we did, it has already created that into the GitHub, because Microsoft owns the GitHub, right? Anyway, so now because of that, the build action is automatically triggered. Whatever is triggered here is also viewed in the Azure portal. Okay, that's how it is connected to each other. Now here you can see there's a build as well as the deploy. So if you go to the repository where this YAML file is present, is here under the .github/workflows. This is the workflow, right? See here, the .NET version is 3.1. I mean, we will have a separate video to understand what is this workflow, how this YAML file is working, all these detailed thing we will see. But we know for sure this is going to fail. Why? At least I know for sure it's going to fail, because our version is not 3.1, and the DLLs that we have, it's not gonna be pulled up, and packages are going to be deployed. Like, it will not be even built. So let's re-authenticate ourselves, and let's see how the build process is going on. So here the build will kick in. And once the build kicks in, it does a couple of steps based on the YAML file definition. Like literally what it is going to do is, it is going to download the packages. So now based on the package definition, it's going to build and try to create the project build. But see, I'm changing this version to 7.0.x because our version as of this project is 7.0. Since we have set up the project as 7.0.x, it downloads the proper packages. If you can see, it pulls up from its repository, and then it starts building. So these are the set of actions that are there in the YAML file. So it's going to set up the .NET Core, it's going to build the project, and then it's going to publish the project, and then it takes all those DLLs and packages and uploads it to our website. That's where the deployment gets completed. So the CI, so the CD, which is nothing but the build and the deployment process, right? So the both are together now. Right now on my screen, after the build, which is the CI pipeline, is finished, the CD pipeline kicks in, which is the automatic deployment to our website, and the deployment is also completed now. Now this is how it is so easy that you can also do this reverse engineering from our Azure portal and then the deployment is now linked. So what happens going forward, whatever I do a check-in, this process kicks in automatically, and our latest code from the GitHub repository will always, so our deployment process always will be completed, and we will always have our latest code deployed to the website, and that's where the URLs will be used in Angular project. See, you can see these APIs are now deployed automatically through the CI/CD pipeline, right? So guys, this is very easy, and you should definitely try this out. It's all free, right? Nothing we have incurred the cost. So now still our deployment is working. We are able to retrieve the data from the APIs, and right. So this way you have learned the next DevOps process in our series. So as and when we see a lot of things, you will learn DevOps, everything. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, provide your comments, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tutorials. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Happy coding!